Hold up, bad blood, there's about to be a massacre. So hold up, blood on the floor, blood on the speakers, fist bump.
What is up, guys? Back with another little Harbor Freight tool haul for you guys. Little treat and a little something for you guys to watch. Check out. So yesterday I picked up a couple things, a little small tool haul, I guess you can say, kind of small. But I picked up a couple things just to kind of either add on to what I got and just to kind of use and abuse. And one of them was to replace one that I already got. Now, there's one thing out of this small tool haul that I believe I may have got kind of burned on a little bit, but I've already got one, so I kind of just picked it up for the discs. I'll show that here in just a second. First thing is I picked up the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh 3/8 flex head ratchet, 72 tooth. These ratchets are pretty decent. I've got the extended version. This is the shorter version of the flex head 3/8. I wanted to kind of pick this one up just because of the bigger one that I've got is a little too long for some of the tighter spaces I need. So I picked this up just to kind of use it. I've got my good ratchets and my Matco and stuff, but I needed one that's a little bit more flex head and just didn't really feel like spending the money on the tool truck right now. So just one that I can use and abuse and beat up and use it for oil changes and whatever else I need, just to kind of get down and dirty. And if it breaks, you know, whatever. Like I said, this is the lock-in flex. This is not the lock-in flex head. I wish the Harbor Freight did have lock-in flex head, by the way. So anybody out there maybe has some insight with Harbor Freight, they need to start making some lock-in flex heads, and I believe they would start selling a lot more of their ratchet flex head ratchets. Like I said, I already own one of them, and it's the extended version of this. It's not the extendable one, but it is the extended version. And it has served me pretty well so far and haven't had too many problems. Now, they always claim to have on their ratchets a 5-degree arc swing. And as far as you guys know, if arc swing is that little bit of movement from, you know, here to there before it catches the next tooth. And we all know that if you're in a tight spot with a ratchet and you kind of need that little bit of space just to kind of move that nut or fastener or whatever, we always need that little bit of extra space. I think their ratchets could be a little bit tighter. I believe, you know, with so much higher tooth count now on your Snap-on and everybody else, you know, it could at least be a little bit at least 80 tooth ratchets. But I believe, you know, Harbor Freight, they're starting to step up their game. So maybe here the next, for 2018 or the next year or so, from what I'm hearing, they're having some good stuff coming in. They're going to be making a lot of good changes with with their stores. Next thing I picked up was the 7-piece pick and hook set. This is the large hook set. If you guys seen one of my last tool hauls from them, I picked up the small set. This is the large pick set for like using hoses and stuff like that. This is a little bit bigger set now. It's got 3 of the larger ones. And then it's got 3, actually 4 of the smaller ones. But the small mini set, it's like you usually get for like $2 at Harbor Freight. This one I believe was like $8 or $9. This isn't a bad little set. The only downside to their picks, their handles I believe could be a little bit bigger to give you a little bit more grip on them and be a little bit more ergonomical. These handles, they're plastic, they're that hard plastic. I believe they could have, you know, some type of grip on these, some type of rubber grip, make it more ergonomical for your hands, because, you know, with all the oil and grease and stuff you're working with, you know, you don't want to be slipping, especially handling a hook or a pick, and it come down and stab you in the hand or whatever, or somewhere else. So I believe that those could be a little improved a lot, but for $8, if you break them, whatever. But I don't think you're going to break the larger ones. Maybe some of the smaller ones. If you do break them, you're probably not using like they're supposed to be used. But for basic, just simple use, the only reason I picked those up is just for like using on stuck coolant hoses and stuff like that. That's the only reason why I picked those up. But for $8, I was actually gonna pick up the gear wrench set. but I was decided to go ahead and get these. Being as kind of in a pinch, I needed these at work. Got two big jobs coming up, so went ahead and picked these up instead of just waiting another week or two before I got a set in. So I went ahead and picked those up. Now the third thing I picked up was the air angle die grinder. This is the Central Pneumatic. I've had one of these before, and I've got one already that I used before that someone actually gave to me. And it's a little bit older. This is the newest one. I believe the only thing they really changed was just the product, packaging. I believe is about the only thing that they've really changed from what I've seen. But as far as compared to the other one, this is just the basic one. This is the rear exhaust, if I'm not mistaken. They've got the front exhaust that comes out up top, and it's got the little spring, which I was going to get that one, but like I said, I've already got one. But I went ahead and picked this one up because that other one's been around for probably about 5 years because someone gave that one to me, and got it on somebody was in a pinch and just bought it really, really cheap. So I decided to pick this one up. The tool itself is not that bad. It serves its purpose. The only really reason I picked this up is kind of for gasket removal, and to kind of clean up rotor surfaces and stuff like that, before machining them. So I believe, it's not a bad little tool. I believe there's some improvements that could be made. Obviously, it's a Harbor Freight, cheap design, whatever. The sticker's already coming off of it, right here. So what, it's going to come off anyways. It'll probably end up coming off once I take it to work again. But I wanted to kind of show you guys this. I believe this one was 13, 14 bucks. I believe this is, if you guys want the part number on this one. It comes with two little spanner wrenches or collet wrenches, whatever you want to call them. It's got the grease fitting right here, and of course your oil port and your air port. What I did like, with a lot of air tools now, you don't get a fitting. With this one, did come with a little air fitting. I'm not sure if this is going to work with my airlines currently at work. I'll have to see, but if not, I can always get them for free at work. And it did come with two little spanner wrenches or whatever to adjust the collet or the collar. If you guys are looking for the specific part number on this one, it is 62439. Right here, 62439. This is like the $14 version. Like I said, I just kind of use this one to replace the other one I've got, because it's really old and worn out, and really not want to work anymore, where it has trouble. Sometimes it'll stick. But I went ahead and picked up the 1-year replacement plan or warranty plan on this. I know, so what, it's a Harbor Freight deal, but 1-year warranty at least on this. So if it breaks here in the next year, we'll get my money's worth out of it. The replacement plan was like $6 on it. So the 1-year warranty on this, between that and the 1-year warranty, I believe it was like maybe $20. It's kind of even hard to go to a pawn shop nowadays and even get something like this for like $20. You might go to a yard sale and get something like this for maybe that price. But like I said, that was just to replace my old one that's really worn out, that's in the shop now. The other thing that I picked up is I picked up a new surface conditioning kit, and this comes with a little roll lock that you attach. Now I believe I've gotten burned on this. Now I've tried to. I believe the threads on this are so cheaply made that it won't even go in. I'm thinking about just taking a tap and tapping the threads on the roll lock. I believe that's kind of hard problem. I've tried and tried and tried to kind of get it to thread and start. But the threads inside of here, there's nowhere near enough threads to where they're supposed to be, and I don't believe they were even threaded properly. So I'll probably just take it to work, use a tap and dial on it, and just tap it and put, add some new threads, fresh threads in it. I've got one already on my other one. Like I said, I just picked up the little 2-inch kit. Like I said, I've already got this open just to kind of see, and I was going to start it and see how it was going to work, but because of the threads are not properly threading for that roll lock, I'm just going to probably just change it out and use my old one. I just bought it to kind of replace my other one. Now this does come with this little kit. I believe it was probably like 11-12 bucks. It does come with the heavy duty grinder wheel, and it comes with some sanding pads and some more roll lock scuffing wheels, blue, red, and the brown. For the 60, 100, and 180 grit, this is the 2-inch pack. They do make a 3-inch pack, but for most uses and applications, what I use, a 2-inch, you don't really need anything more than a 2-inch unless you're doing body work or something of that sort, or you're doing a lot of grinding. But a 2-inch is just fine for what I need it for. That's mostly what we use in my shop, in the shop that I work at. We usually use just a small 2-inch just because that's what most of our gasket remover tools are, and most of our sanding discs we run 2-inch instead of a 3-inch. Now we do have 3-inch, but 90%, 95% of ours is 2-inch. Now, like I said, I think I did get a little burn on that, but I haven't really got too burned on everything that I've gotten from Harbor Freight. As far as everything that they sell, I've gotten pretty good use out of it, got my money's worth out of it, and it's helped make me money, so that's the big end result. I'm not working on heavy duty trucks all day long. I'm usually working on cars and trucks and stuff like that. I'm not working on heavy duty big diesels. So I'm not doing a whole bunch of, abusing my tools. They're getting used, but, and a little bit of abuse out of them, but they're not, to the point to where I'm just, breaking them all the time. Like I said, this was a pretty little small tool haul for you guys just to check out. Everything here, I spent maybe like 60 bucks on this tool haul total. And that was including the little 1-year warranty plan on the die grinder. Little 60 bucks on this, between the ratchet, the hook set, and the die grinder, it's not too bad of a deal. I originally went in to check out some of their power tools because I seen they had a deal on something I was looking at for an impact driver, but I decided not against it just because in person, I just felt that it just wasn't what I was looking for, so I'm going to wait on that, just because I want to find something a little bit different, maybe wait for a better deal somewhere else, or even just decide just to break down and trade my Snap-on in and get another impact driver from Matco or somebody else, don't know yet. Just kind of debating on what I want to do. I've looked at a couple others, Lowe's, Home Depot, a couple other tool stores, and from what I'm seeing, I'm really kind of debating and seeing where I want to go and get a new impact driver. So, but as far as everything else goes, this is today's tool haul. I wanted to share with you guys and see what you guys think about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Tell me how we're doing with the videos on the channel. Always leave comments. Tell me guys what you think. And as always, subscribe, give a good thumbs up for the channel, thumbs down, whatever you want to do, that's fine. But make sure you guys subscribe and possibly hit that thumbs up button. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on wrenching, guys.